In Rockstar's recent new Red Dead Online update, we received new payout changes in-game that are affording us the opportunity to earn double money on two different types of activities, which are both extremely lucrative in their own ways, and I put together an absolutely insane guide for making money with these opportunities, and if followed correctly, you can walk away from this week with thousands of extra dollars in your pockets. We've had some pretty good bonuses recently with the double money on Trader a few weeks ago, and then the 50% money bonus on selling collections following that, but this week we also have some pretty crazy bonuses as well, and I want to make sure that the Hazard Gang can take full advantage before the summer update releases. So if you enjoy the video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on today's video. And if you'd like to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your notifications turned on. So just for clarification, this is a two-part guide. Part 1 and 2 should be marked accordingly with the timestamps on screen and in the description. So let's kick off strong with part 1 right now. Legendary bounties are paying out double money this week, and I recommend that you take 10 minutes to complete these bounties, just like the free roam bounties, for optimal money payouts during bonuses. And there's a second part of our money making strategy for this week that's contingent on the legendary bounty cooldown timer of 48 minutes being spent in the free roam. However, if you're only interested in the LB bonus, you can just wait for the golden money payout cap at 30 minutes to secure a very easy $450 per legendary bounty this week. But if you're looking to maximize money making and be a totally unstoppable cash stacking machine, I recommend you continue watching. While all legendaries are paying out double rewards and you can do any bounty to take advantage of this bonus, some still do have a higher baseline payout than others, which means you should focus on those if you're looking to take full advantage of this week's changes. The most lucrative legendary bounties with the highest base payout are the newest Virgil Edwards legendary bounty, the Tobin Winfield bounty, Red Ben Clemson, and then of course the infamous Etta Doyle. Red Ben Clemson is probably the most work for any person because you'll need to transport 3 targets alive, and on the flip side, I would say that Etta Doyle is probably the easiest because of the cheesing method that you could take advantage of if you really want to not waste any time at all. All that's needed is for you to hide away from the bounties, wait for the imposter Etta Doyles to disappear from the map, and then you'll be left with a real bounty target. From there, pop a tonic so you don't get shot and die while you hogtie your target, and from there, you can just wait until the 10-minute mark again. A lot of the time, you won't even need to fire a single bullet if done perfectly. Now, no matter which of these bounties you're doing, you're going to be earning $337.50 and also 24 gold nuggets just for spending 10 minutes on those bounties. And let's just say if you get bored of farming those 4 missions, you could still play the others and make a lot of money this week. Carmela Montez, Jeanbo Finley, Yukon Nick, Philip Carlier, and the Owl Hoot family all pay out around $300 for 10-minute completion time on the bounty. And finally, the lowest paying bounties are Barbarella Alcazar, Cecil C. Tucker, and the Wolfman, all of which pay out $250 for 10 minutes spent on those missions. So congrats, you've started your grind and you've completed your first legendary bounty of the day. Now, what do you do while the legendary bounties are on their 48-minute cooldown timer before you can start another? Here is where part 2 of our money making strategy comes into play. The second part of this week's guide and the free roam aspect of it involves the stranger missions, because this week stranger missions in free roam are paying out double money and double XP. So it's a pretty decent opportunity to get out there, play some outlaw type content that everyone's looking forward to for release with the summer update, and usually these missions are overshadowed by something as simple as free roam bounties, because those at a base level pay more than stranger missions and usually allow you more freedom during those missions, free to multitask, so you can hunt extra animals for Trader, or go collecting to obtain an entire collection set, or gather ingredients for moonshine recipes, stuff like that. But with this week's double payouts, they actually make stranger missions more lucrative than doing the free roam bounties. Bounties in free roam pay out at 3 different amounts, which are all dependent on how long you spend completing the mission. Between 1 and 5 minutes, you're earning $150 per minute. Between 5 and 10 minutes, you're earning $3 per minute. And any extra time above 10 minutes you spend on these bounties, you're earning 2 payments each minute, which alternate between 30 cents and 45 cents. Of course, the pay cap for money and golden XP is at 30 minutes, and that hasn't changed as well. But stranger missions are a different story than those bounties. They have a different payout structure per minute, and a 12-minute mission results in $34.17. A 10-minute mission results in $30.12. And if you aim for quicker mission completions, you're looking at what would be a few different payouts for 5-minute missions. For example, a wagon repossession mission for Josiah Trelawney that I did, I received a payout of $13.64 for spending just 5 minutes on the mission. But another wagon repossession mission I did, except this time for Hector, I received $14.75 for those 5 minutes. So this confirms we have different payouts for that same amount of time. But either way, overall, when I'm talking about how much these stranger missions pay, you're looking at higher payouts this week compared to grinding free roam bounties. Now, for players who were sick of grinding those bounties and are just looking to try something else, this is absolutely worth it. For players who don't have the bounty hunter role or roles in general, stranger missions have been your bread and butter, right? It's the one consistent way to earn money and gold when you get started in Red Dead Online, and this week the numbers don't lie. 5 minutes on a bounty this week would result in $1.50 per minute, or basically $7.50 in total. So when you compare the stranger mission bonus, some strangers are paying double or more for the same amount of time that you would spend on those bounties. And when it comes to my recommendations on types of stranger missions to do that allow you to finish a little before you take the 10-minute timer on, so you can hunt some extra animal pelts, go collecting, tend to your other roles, whatever, then I would recommend repossession missions, on the hunt missions, paid killings, and stagecoach robberies. Speaking generally here, when it comes to your daily grind this week while you run a legendary bounty, every 48 or so minutes, try to squeeze in 3 to 4 of these stranger missions in free roam during the cooldown of each legendary bounty. And my strategy personally for this week will be a legendary bounty to start off the day, followed by getting my moonshine production started back in free roam, making sure trader is good to go after that, and then completing 3 stranger missions. And in the final time I have left until my legendary bounty cooldown timer is finished and I can start a new one, I'll deliver my moonshine, which just completed, buy more supplies for camp, and then start my second legendary bounty. And once I complete that, again, I'll be back in free roam. 10 minutes would have passed for my supplies to get delivered at my camp, and I also switched lobbies so they got delivered instantly anyway. And for trader to start producing again, I would be good to go with that. Basically, my goal with this week's money bonuses and payout changes is to be as efficient as possible with legendary bounties and stranger missions, and right before and after I start a legendary bounty, I take care of my moonshine and trader businesses in the free roam. I know it sounds like a lot to keep track of if you're not used to playing in this way, but this is the type of high energy playstyle that personally keeps me engaged with the game. But if this isn't your thing, whether you're only big on the trader role, the moonshiner role, collector, etc., if you're running free roam bounties in between everything else you do to make gold and money, swap that out with stranger missions this week for the double payout at the very least. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today. We're going to wrap things up right here. And if you did enjoy today's video, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. And you're more than welcome to ask many questions on there. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.